Are you tired of juggling the same bit of content across your website? Whether you are tweaking your company address, phone number, swiping out button text or links, or keeping your brand colors in sync, managing repeated content can feel like never-ending chore. But what if there is a better way to handle it all? Enter Divi 5 design variables. In this video, we are diving into how these game-changing tools can streamline your workflow, save you time, and keep your site looking sharp. So ready to simplify your web design life? Then let's get started. My name is Ankit and you're watching Elegant Themes YouTube channel, the makers of the Divi page builder. Now, if you want to deep dive in this topic and learn more about it, we have created a complete blog post that we are going to link in the video description below. So once you are done with this video, make sure you head over to the description and check out our complete blog post. I'm sure you will find it helpful. So what are design variables in Divi 5? Well, think of them as reusable shortcuts for your website's most common elements. They let you define values like text, font, colors, or even images once and then use them anywhere on your site. And when you need to make any changes, just update the variable on one spot and every instant updates automatically. It's all managed through the handy variable manager, giving you a central hub to create, edit, and organize these time savers. So let's break them down, how they work and why they are must-have for any designer. So first, let me show you where you can find design variables in Divi 5. So here we are inside our Divi 5 visual builder. And in order to access our design variable control hub, we need to go to this icon here in the left hand side menu. And here it says variable manager. So let's click on this. So let's make it a little big. Alright, so here we can define different type of global variables like numbers, text, images, links, colors, and fonts. Now let's see how we can create a fresh design variable. So for example, let's say we want to define a global color variable. So we can just click on this and here you can see various colors that we have already defined. And if in case you want to define a new color, simply need to go to add global color here and give it a title. And then we can choose the color from here. Alright, now in the same way, we can define all the different global variables. So let's start with numbers. And here we again click on add global number and we call it main title. And for the value, we can use all the units from this list. We can use fixed values like pixel, or we can use advanced units like calc function or clamp function. So let's go ahead and use advanced units so that we can have a responsive design. And here we will enter value like 25 pixel plus 1 viewport width. Now, when we define a number global variable, we can use it for maybe assigning font size, padding, border radius, or anything which requires a number. Let's say we define one more and we call it round and we define it as 15 and we choose pixel here. So we are going to use this to define our rounded corners. After that, we have text. If we click on this, here we can define global variables like address, contact, and this is going to help us avoid repetitive content. So anywhere we need to enter address on our website, we can simply use this global variable. In the same way, we have images. And in this case, we have uploaded two logos, the black version as well as a purple one. If we want, we can go ahead and add global image and upload another one from our media library. So I'm just going to remove this one for now. Now next is our link variables. If we click on this, here we have defined offer CTA and we have given the parameter as this URL. So this is helpful when we need to give URL to a button or a link to any text. Let's say we have a summer sale going on. So all our CTAs will have this link and we can update this depending upon what current sale we are running. So right now it's going to this dummy URL. And then we have already covered the colors and then we have fonts. So here we have three variables. We have heading, body, and we have another one as fancy. So once we gave it a title, we can choose any font from our list. Alright, so once we are done defining all the global variables, we just need to click on Save Variables and apply changes. Now let's talk about the kind of repeated content these design variables can handle. Now you can picture all of the elements that pop up again and again on your site, like your logo in header and footer, your phone number or contact address, a button, links scattered across your shop or your website, and then your brand's typography and colors, tying everything together. These are the perfect target for design variables. Instead of updating each one of them manually, you can centralize them, make changes fast, consistent, and stress-free. So let's talk about some realistic use cases where design variables can simplify repeated content. For example, here on this sample page, we can see an address and phone number and email ID, and we have the same thing here in the bottom of this page as well. Now it will become really hard if we have a lot of pages where we are going to mention this address and phone number. So if there is any situation where we need to update any of these fields, it will become a headache to update on all of these pages. So what we have done here is, if we click on this text here on the right hand side in the body section, let me just remove it first. Here, this is how the normal text field looks like, but we are not going to type in the address here. We are going to use our design variable. So we just need to click on this icon here, insert dynamic content, and then we will choose the global variables that we have defined. Right now, we are going to choose address, and this is how it's going to show here. Same we have done here as well. We are using the same address design variable. Now let's say we want to change this address to something else. So we need to go to design variable control hub, and then we go to text, and here we have the two design variables that we have defined. Here is the address one. And now let me just scroll down a little bit so that we can see the changes happening live. Now instead of this number, if I just go ahead and type in, so you can see the changes happening instantly. The address is now updated. So once I'm done, I can simply go ahead and click on Save Changes and then close this box. So anywhere we have used this design variable will get updated. Same we can do with all the other text variables. Now in the same way, here you can see on this CTA box, we have this Divi logo, and at the bottom we also have the same logo here as well. So if we click on this, here we can see we are again using a design variable. If we click on this icon here, this is the black logo design variable that we have declared, and we are using the same here as well. Let's say you are using this CTA section on various pages and you want to update this logo image here, or you want to put any other promotional image on this place. So again, we need to just click on our design variable control hub, and here we have black logo as well as purple logo. For now, let me just go ahead and remove this purple one, and let's say instead of this black logo, we want to upload a purple one. So we click on this replace icon here, and then simply replace the logo, and boom. You can see it's already updated on my page, and here at the bottom as well. So now all the places where we are using this design variable, it's going to get updated instantly. And in the same way, let's say we click on this button, and for the link, here we have a design variable which is offer CTA, which is going to take us to this URL. Here we can see on the tooltip. In the same way, we have the button here as well. If we go to link, we can use the same offer CTA design variable. Let's click on this. And now if I just go ahead and click on save, and let me just open the preview in the front end. So if we click on this button, it's going to take us to this offer URL, and same is going to happen with this button as well. If you notice at the bottom left corner, we can see the URL here. Now what if we want to change the CTA link? We might be using this CTA or this sales button on various places, but now we want to change the URL. So we are not going to edit all the pages. We simply need to go back in our design variable hub, and inside our link variables, we have offer CTA, and this is the URL that we need to update. So instead of summer, let's say we want to divert people to our winter sale, like this, and we will update the changes. Let's save the page. And now if we just refresh our front end again, We can see the CTA link is now updated. Same goes for this button as well. And for one more example, let's say we want to update this font here on all the places that we are using. So again, if we click on this, we go to design. Here for the heading text, we are using this design variable that is fancy. So we again go to design variable hub, and here we can see our design variable with the name fancy here. And now we can just click here and choose any other font. Let's say we choose this one. So you can see instantly we got an updated font on all the places. So this is how design variable can help us manage the repeated content or style on all the pages of our website. So there you have it. Divi 5 design variables are your ticket to mastering repeated content without the hassle. They cut down tedious edits, keep your site consistent, and keep you focused on designing, not fixing. And for more detailed insight, make sure you check out our blog post that we are going to link in the video description below. And if you like this video, then make sure you give it a like and share it with your friends and community. And for more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. That's it for this one, and I'll catch you in the next video.